Andre Dillard's path to WSU is a fascinating one, but his path to the NFL will only cause his legend to grow. After arriving in Pullman as a 240-pound project, Dillard is now a 315-pound offensive lineman who was projected as a first-round NFL draft pick before the NFL Combine. After his performance at the Combine Friday, it's safe to say Dillard should be WSU's highest NFL draft pick since Deone Bucannon in 2014. Dillard turned in the fourth-best time in the 40-yard dash for an offensive lineman, completing the drill in a brisk 4.96 seconds. For comparison's sake, Tavares Martin Jr. ran it in 4.8 seconds last year. I don't have to remind you, dear readers, which position Martin Jr. played. Here's Dillard's first run, which wasn't his fastest but still quite impressive, given he seemed to shuffle his feet a little at the beginning. Dillard also had the best broad jump of all offensive linemen, leaping 9 feet, 10 inches. Side note, I still remember learning the standing long jump as a first grader at Balboa Elementary. Dillard also had the best time among offensive linemen in the 20-yard shuttle, 4.4 seconds, and the second best time in the 3-cone drill, 7.44 seconds. The NFL Network gave Dillard a grade of 6.19, which means he should become an instant starter. James Williams also participated in the drills Friday at the NFL Combine. Williams, who left WSU early to pursue his pro career, isn't projected as high as Dillard and may not even be drafted, if those mock drafts are to be believed. Nevertheless, Booby got an invite to the Combine, and while he didn't have the day Dillard did, he still turned in a solid performance. Here's how Booby performed: 40-yard dash, 4.58 seconds, vertical jump, 36.5 inches, broad jump, 118 inches, 3-cone drill, 7.01 seconds, 20-yard shuttle, 4.25 seconds, 60-yard shuttle, 12.2 seconds. Booby graded out as 5.10, which gives him a better-than-average chance to make an NFL roster, according to the NFL Network. Gardner Minshew too takes his turn today. The NFL Network also gives him a better-than-average chance to make an NFL roster, for what it's worth. The NFL Combine is a terrific opportunity to woo NFL scouts. Here's hoping Dillard, Booby and Minshew dress to impress. Changes coming to NCAA football rules. In the NCAA's annual attempt to mess up a good thing, its Rules Committee has proposed a few rule changes. A player called for a second targeting penalty of the season would result in an ejection, plus a suspension for the entire next game. Targeting penalties deemed inconclusive upon review would be overturned. Rather than having the call on the field stand, beginning in the 5th overtime, teams would simply trade 2-point conversion attempts until somebody won. I really like no. 2. I'm lukewarm on number 1, and I think number 3 is unnecessary, given how rare it is to see a game go 5 overtimes. I blame LSU and Texas A. It's a player safety issue, yes, but I feel like it's still a solution in search of a problem. What say you? NCAA Rules Committee proposes changes to targeting rules, multiple OT games, comprehensive college football news, scores, standings, fantasy games, rumors, and more. Football NFL Scouting Combine Friday wrap-up. Bradbury, Dillard dominate OL workouts. The athletic on-field drills at the Combine are an important step in the evaluation process. Washington State's Andre Dillard puts on a show for pro teams in on-field portion of NFL Combine. The spokesman review only 3 of the 38 offensive linemen who participated Friday afternoon chewed up 40 yards quicker than Dillard, who turned in a time of 4.96 seconds on his second attempt after submitting a 4.99 on his first try. 2019 NFL Combine Top 100 Prospects. Andre Dillard leaps into Top 15. Garrett Bradbury, Justice Hill rise after big days. CBSSports.com. The draft stock of Dillard and Bradbury is on the way up after awesome displays of athleticism in Indy. Cleveland Browns meet with offensive tackle Andre Dillard. The Cleveland Browns signed left tackle Greg Robinson to a 1-year deal recently, but that didn't stop them from meeting with Andre Dillard at the Combine. NFL Scouting Combine 2019 results. Top performers, Andre Dillard and Garrett Bradbury lead the way for the O-line. Silver and Black Pride. The on-field workouts got underway on Friday at the Scouting Combine with the Big Uglies paving the way. Friday's winners, losers at the 2019 NFL Scouting Combine. Here are Friday's winners and losers at the 2019 NFL Scouting Combine. Frisco, Texans draft Washington State OT Andre Dillard. The Houston Texans need help along their offensive line, and former Washington State offensive tackle Andre Dillard could be the solution at tackle. Washington State RB James Williams, Oregon was my dream school. OregonLive.com. A three-star prospect in 2015, Williams was recruited by then Oregon running backs coach Gary Campbell. Oregon signed a trio of four-star all-purpose backs that year in Taj Griffin, Malik Lovett and Kirk Merritt, all of whom went on to transfer. WSU's James Williams could be Patriots RB James White's successor if the New England Patriots are looking for a successor to James White. The 2019 draft boasts a suitable candidate, James Williams. Former WSU and Woodinville star Andre Dillard goes from "was" to wowing at NFL Combine. The Seattle Times. Dillard was one of the stars of Friday's offensive line workouts and regarded as a likely top 15 pick in April's draft. Basketball. WSU looks to bounce back at Cal Saturday. Washington State University athletics. The Cougars take on the Golden Bears, Saturday, at 4 p.m. at Haas Pavilion. Baseball. Late inning lead slips away at Nevada. Washington State University athletics. The series wraps up Saturday at 1 p.m. in Reno.